Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tama, and today with this oil paint portrait of Frida Kahlo, let's discuss about how we can become a better artist. But before diving into that discussion, let me quickly tell you what you are going to require for this oil painting. The color pigment of Pebeo is really good. You can give it a try. And the brushes I'm using for this painting are synthetic brushes from Faber-Castell. You can use these brushes both for watercolors and oil paintings. The painting itself starts with drawing out the basic outlay, and this is the most important stage of any painting. Take your time and be very careful at this stage. I am using grid method, and I am not using any kind of scale or ruler for the grid lines. I'm just using a freehand grid for this painting. But if you want, you can use a ruler or scale for drawing out these grids, and after that you can draw out the specific shapes for each and every part of the portrait, like those eyes and the shape of the hair and the jawline. And after having done with this, I'll keep on adding colors, layers after layers, and you can easily catch up with me because I have slowed down a lot in this video so that you can easily understand the color values where I am putting which color. So before starting with any discussion, let me first tell you about Frida Kahlo. Many of you already know her or familiar with her artworks. Frida Kahlo was a Mexican painter known for her many portraits and surrealistic art. Her artworks were inspired by the nature and artifacts of Mexico. She was considered as one of the Mexico's greatest artists who began painting mostly self-portraits after she was severely injured in a bus accident. Frida Kahlo was a controversial figure. Before she began painting, she had a dream to become a doctor. Her father was a photographer that piqued her interest in arts from an early age. But this was always secondary to her desire to practice medicine. Frida Kahlo was an excellent student, but she was stricken by polio at the age of 6. But despite of all those setbacks, Frida Kahlo was admitted into a prestigious Mexican school at the age of 16. She was one of the 35 accepted students out of 2000 applicants. At the age of 18, she had a terrible accident. She was seriously injured. Her abdomen was pierced by an iron bar, and she was in hospital for months and underwent close for 30 operations. But regardless of all those setbacks in her life, she was a fighter, a real fighter. Her objectives were very clear. She wanted to improve the condition of Mexican women. There were many who used to treat Frida Kahlo as handicapped, neglected, and unattractive woman, but she herself was a source of inspiration for many artists and stylists. She was and she still is a beauty icon. Her face is a masterpiece in its own. And I have been wanting to paint her since forever. And maybe later you can see her appearance in many of my paintings. So now let us get back to today's discussion. As you all know, recently I have done a painting series on watercolor animals, which is quite different from what I usually used to paint. Before I used to work with oil paint portraits or figurative study, but after completing these 10 watercolor studies on animals, I can clearly feel a change in my art approaches in a good way. And you can clearly feel that change in this portrait of Frida Kahlo or my previous painting of Sushant Singh Rajput. The fact I want to highlight is that to become a better portrait artist or to become a better figurative artist, it is not necessary that you need to keep practicing portraits or keep practicing figures after figures. You need to shift your art choices, your mediums, you need to switch between the mediums or switch between the subject you paint. Like if you are an acrylic artist or if you only work with watercolors, I would suggest that you should switch between oil paints or gouache painting or any other type of mediums you are not comfortable with. The fact is that when you keep switching between mediums or but however, when you try to keep on working on some other subject or some other medium and you switch back to your previous medium or previous subject, you would get a renewed sense of inspiration while working with that. So the thing is, you need to explore different kinds of medium, be it pencil or watercolor or acrylic or anything. We need to be generalist rather than specialist, because being a generalist is being comfortable working with any mediums, and with this you will actually enjoy your working process. I mean, when you keep on switching mediums after mediums, you will get the fun part of each medium, you will get the enjoyable part of each medium. And when you keep switching on subjects, like if you paint animals, then landscapes, then paint on still life, and then painting portrait, you are actually opening up your mind. If we keep on working on a single subject for a long period of time, we are actually pressurizing our mind on a critical level. We are pressurizing our mind that we have to be very specialist on that subject. The fact is that we should not pressurize our mind to become a specialist in any type of art. Art is a vast field of study, and we need to enjoy each and every part of it. And experimenting and keep on practicing will actually keep your mind busy, will actually help you in a good way. So let us get back to today's painting. For painting her skin tones, I have used burnt umber, titanium white, scarlet red, and somewhere you can see blue patches over her neck and shoulder and under her eyebrows, over the hair lining. I have used cerulean blue mixed with titanium white. And in the beginning, you need to paint out those darker areas, like I have painted those eyebrows, eyelids, and pupils. And after that, I have started painting out her skin tone. For painting the flower part over her head, I have used crimson lake mixed with white, and for those reflection on her hair, I have used cerulean blue mixed with white. And Frida Kahlo was famous for her indigenous dresses. I love the appearance of the dress in this photograph I am using. I have collected the photograph from Pinterest. You can get many of her photographs on Pinterest or on Google. For painting out the yellow border of her dress, I have used chrome yellow mixed with scarlet red. And for painting out those small detailings on the yellow part, I have used scarlet red. So guys, this painting is done. Thank you so much for being with me and watching this video till the end. And please let me know in the comment section below how much you liked it, and please let me know that whether you like to switch between painting mediums or painting subject, or you like to stick to one subject. I would love to hear your story. Please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon for more painting video updates. And I wish you all have a lovely day, and stay safe, stay connected, and keep creating art. See you in my next video. Bye bye.